Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure Plan. Will investing in this policy help in your wealth accumulation process and give you the returns you dream of in the long run or not? Let us find out through an in depth analysis. Hi, welcome to holisticinvestment.in. We help individual investors like you to reach your financial goals in a faster and smarter way. Before analyzing this policy, let us first understand what is Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure Plan. It is a non-linked participating life insurance plan, and some of its key features are that it gives you multiple premium payment and policy term options, and also it gives you guaranteed maturity benefit GMB, guaranteed additions GA, and bonuses to ensure a good return. And there are cash installment options to choose from to match your future financial needs. There is comprehensive coverage available in case of death or accidental disability, and there is the option to enhance your coverage with rider benefits. There are also special rates for female policyholders. So these are some of the key features of this policy. Now let's understand the benefits available under the Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure Plan. First, let's take a look at the maturity benefit. Your maturity benefit is something that you get once the policy matures. So the maturity benefit here is the guaranteed maturity benefit GMB plus your guaranteed additions GA plus vested bonus VB plus your interim bonus IB. And if you have any terminal bonus TB, it's also included in your maturity benefit. So you will receive the maturity benefit as per one of the three cash installment options chosen by you at inception of this policy. So the first annual installment will commence at the end of the policy term. So this is how you will get the maturity benefit. Now let's move on to the death benefit. Death benefit is something the nominee gets once the policyholder passes during the policy term, unfortunately. So what happens is if all the due premiums are paid and then in case of unfortunate death of the policyholder, the benefit payable will be the sum assured on death, which is subjected to the guaranteed death benefit of 105% of the total premiums paid till date of death. This will be paid immediately to the nominee, and the Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure Plan policy will be converted to a fully paid up policy. And as a fully paid up policy, all future GA, vested bonus, and terminal bonus, if they have any, will continue to accrue in the policy. So at the end of the policy term, the maturity benefit will also be payable, which can be really convenient to the nominee. And there is also something called accidental permanent total disability benefit. So in case the policyholder has paid all their due premiums, and in case any accidental permanent total disability happens to the life assured during the policy term, then Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure Plan policy will be converted to a fully paid up policy and will continue to accrue all future GA and vested bonus and terminal bonus. And at the end of the policy term, the maturity benefit will be payable to the policy holder. So these are the three benefits that's available under this policy. Now, as we have understood the basic working of this plan, let's take a look at the advantages and disadvantages you might get by investing in the Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure Plan. So first we will take a look at the advantages. So here in this policy, you can avail loans up to 90% of your surrender value. And there is also an option to take your maturity benefit in lump sum on the maturity date of your policy. You also have the option to alter your premium payment frequency to any other payment frequency. And you can enjoy extra coverage by choosing the optional additional rider benefits. This plan also offers you premium rebate if your chosen GMB is greater than 1 lakh. And the waiver of premium and accident permanent total disability benefits are also inbuilt features in this policy. So these are some of the advantages you might get by investing in this policy. Now the disadvantages. So disadvantages is also equally important to understand because they reveal the potential risk you might be taking by investing in this plan. So there might be a mismatch between the installment and the actual requirement. and the longer the disbursement period, the better the total guaranteed maturity benefit GMB. So, as this condition exists, this may force you to choose the longer one even if you do not need it. So, these are some of the disadvantages you might get by investing in this policy. Now let's move to the main part of the analysis, where we are going to conduct an analysis of the IRR of the Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assured policy. So IRR means internal rate of return. Why this we are going to conduct an analysis on this is because no matter the benefits and advantages you might get by investing in a policy, what matters at the end of the day is the IRR, the return we get in our hands, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to conduct this analysis based on the calculator given in the Bajaj Allianz website, and also based on the figures mentioned in the Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assured Policy brochure. So what we are going to do is, just for calculation purpose, we are going to assume a 30-year-old male has taken this policy for his 1-year-old son. So he opted for a policy term of 20 years with a premium paying term of 15 years. He chose a guaranteed maturity benefit of 3 lakhs, for which he will need to pay an annual premium of 24,363 rupees, and additionally he selected the cash installment option over 5 years. So what happens is, this plan offers 5 installments starting from the beginning of the 21st year. The first installment includes guaranteed additions, vested bonus and interim bonus. And the second, third, fourth and fifth installments are 22% for 24%, 28% and 34% of the GMB respectively. So now, as we have understood how the cash installment plan for this policy is going to work, we are now going to assume the investment returns that we get at the end of the policy term at 4% in the worst case scenario and at 8% in the best case scenario, as they have mentioned in their policy brochure. These are not guaranteed units. This is just for illustrative purpose. So what, at the end of the policy term, if we calculate the IRR, we get that in the worst case scenario at 4%, we get an IRR of 1,02,000. We get an IRR of 2.22%, which if you compare it with a savings bank rate of return, very similar to what you will get in a savings bank rate of return. Because even if you have not invested your money anyway and just kept your money all these years for your child in that bank account, it will still give you a return similar to this. But here we are investing so much of our time, our money and taking risk to invest in it, only to get a return which is comparable to savings bank account rate of interest, which is definitely not justifiable. A main thing to note here is, this is not even guaranteed. As this is not guaranteed, these return can also go lower than this. So if this is the case for the worst case scenario, now let's take a look at the best case scenario. So in the best case scenario, at the end of the policy term, you get an IRR of 5.05%. If the returns you get here, if you compare it with a debt instrument like bank fixed deposit FD, even there you can get a guaranteed return of up to 6 to 6.5% return. But here you're only getting a 5.05% return, which is not even guaranteed in the long run for a best case return, right? So both these returns are not justifiable. So if you're choosing to invest in this policy to create a better future for your child, for your child's education or anything, these potential returns may not be sufficient to accumulate the required corpus you may need to fund their education or any other future expenses you need. So opting to invest in this policy may not be sustainable in the long run because of the returns we get through the IRR analysis. So as we can see that Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure plan is not giving us a sustainable return. What we are going to do is, we are going to compare this product with other investment products or other alternative investment strategies to see if we can get better returns for investing the same amount of time and effort and risk in other investment products already available in the market. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to adopt an alternative investment strategy. Here we are going to separate our investment and insurance. Unlike investing in an insurance investment policy like Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure plan, we are going to separate both. So for life cover purpose, we are going to invest in a pure term life insurance policy with a sum assured of 7.5 lakhs, which cost an annual premium of 4,900 with a premium paying term of 10 years and a policy term of 20 years. So the remaining amount you get here is 19,463 rupees, which you are going to annually invest for your child. So in the previous example, we saw the premium paying term was 15 years. So for the next 5 years, you can invest the entire amount in only your investment vehicle, because there you are going to investing paying premium for 15 years, and but here as the premium paying term is just for 10 years, we can invest the entire amount for the next 5 years. So what we are going to do is we are first going to invest in a combination of term insurance plus PPF. So PPF is a government bank product which is called the Public Provident Fund. It will give you guaranteed returns and it also gives you tax benefits under Section 80C. So if we invest in the combination of term insurance plus PPF for all these years, so in the PPF and term insurance strategy, we can see that after all these years, it is giving us an IRR of 5.90%, which is definitely something similar to the returns we get in the Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure plans, best case scenario. But here the difference is you're getting a guaranteed return and you're not taking any risk. It's a risk-free product compared to Bajaj Allianz. So you're getting a guaranteed return. In that case, it's a decent return. Here, now we are going to compare it with a other investment product which has risk in it for a fair comparison. So for risk related product, we have chosen ELSS mutual funds, which is all. Why we have chosen ELSS mutual funds is because it has a track record which has consistently proven that if you choose to invest in it for a long term, for more than 7 to 10 years, let's just say, it has consistently proven by giving us a return or even of up to 12% per annum potentially. So according to that track record, we have chosen ELSS mutual fund schemes and calculated the IRR according to that. So if we choose to invest in a combination of term insurance plus ELSS, we get a IRR of 9.98%, which is definitely an inflation beating return in the long run. So by investing your money all these years in ELSS mutual fund scheme for your child can definitely result in a potentially in a inflation beating return, which can give you the advantage to create a better future for your child. And the major advantage of this investment strategy is not, your money is not getting locked in for a long period of time anywhere. It's giving you the liquidity and also you have the flexibility to withdraw based on your requirements, a feature that is missing in the Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure plan. So definitely, as we can see from the comparison analysis, that there are other investment products available in the market which can give us better returns in the Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure plan for the same amount of risk, time and effort we are investing. So what is the final verdict? Should we invest in Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure plan or not? As we can see, it's not giving a sustainable return in the long run. It's definitely not a return you can build on because it's not giving us an inflation adjusted return. So if you want to invest for your child's future, definitely you have to combat the inflated cost of your financial goals in the future. So for that you need a inflation adjusted return, which you are not getting here. So this might be a poor investment choice to invest for your child's education or any other expense in the future by choosing to invest in Bajaj Allianz Life Young Assure plan, as we can through the IRR analysis that is not giving us the returns we dream of. So definitely you can choose to avoid investing in this policy and rather diversify your investment through various other asset classes. Like we have already seen, you can choose to invest in a PPF for a debt oriented fund or in ELSS mutual fund for equity oriented fund, whatever you feel comfortable with according to your risk tolerance. And also if you separate life cover and investment, it can potentially lead to inflation beating returns and give you more flexibility and give you better returns in the long run. So for a life insurance purpose, you can choose to invest in a pure term insurance policy for a higher coverage for a affordable premium. But if you still have doubts regarding where to invest, what to invest in, you can definitely consult with a certified financial planner who will personalize your financial plan and craft investment strategies according to your risk tolerance, according to your investment objective. As a professional, he will be able to look at all kinds of angle and suggest you better investment options to help you reach your financial goals in a more faster way. So involving a certified financial planner will make this entire investment process hassle free and even smoothen the journey for you. So definitely consider consulting a professional like a professional financial planner. If you want to read more about this policy, then you can definitely check out the blog post we have posted on our website through the link in the description. And if you want to gain more professional guidance through a professional financial planner, you can choose to book a one-on-one complimentary consultation with one of our professional financial planner through the link in the description. Also, if you want to gain more investment and financial insights through the leading experts in the finance industry, we also conduct regularly free live webinars through which you can register and gain these insights. The link is in the description. Also, if you like this video, definitely hit like and subscribe to YouTube channel so we can come up with more such financially beneficial content for you. Thank you for watching.